Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. You ever have someone from your past show up like they still have a rightful place in your world? Like everything they shattered somehow glued itself back together without effort? That's exactly what happened the day my ex-wife appeared on my doorstep, wearing a smile like she still had ownership over my heart. What she didn't know was that the life she abandoned had been rebuilt piece by piece, and standing beside me now was the last person she ever expected to see. Her best friend. It all began 2 years after the divorce. 2 long years filled with silence. 2 years of me trying to scrape together the remains of the man I used to be. 5 years of marriage had ended with a single slammed door, and the woman I once trusted more than anyone decided that forever suddenly felt too heavy for her. In the early days she had been everything, my partner, my safe place, the reason I pushed myself so hard. But slowly, almost invisibly, things shifted. Hidden late-night texts. Sudden girls' trips. That nervous twitch whenever I walked near her phone. I wasn't blind. I saw the space growing between us. The night it ended is burned into my memory. She stumbled in smelling like a perfume I'd never smelled on her before. When I asked where she'd been, she sighed, like I was an inconvenience. "We've changed," she said. "You've changed." But the only person who'd changed was her. She packed a bag and walked out. No tears. No hesitation. Not even one backward glance. I didn't stop her. But when the door closed, it felt like it took the air with it. The months after were brutal. I barely slept. Food tasted like nothing. Every corner of the house whispered her name, the empty side of the closet, the mug she loved, the fading scent she left behind. I tried to move on, but nothing felt real, until one evening I got a call from someone I never thought I'd hear from again. Her best friend Lily. We'd always been friendly, but with distance, out of respect. She said she heard what happened and wanted to make sure I wasn't falling apart. It started with small conversations. Then a chance meeting at a cafe. She sat down and we talked for hours, effortless, honest, unforced. She didn't pity me or treat me like a man broken beyond repair. She listened. She understood. She was real. Weeks turned into months. Our friendship deepened into something warm, something grounding. She told me things I'd never known, how my ex had been complaining about feeling trapped long before she left, even during the good years. It hurt, but it also freed me. And one night, after dinner and too much wine, Lily whispered, "You never deserved the way she treated you." I don't know what took over me, but I kissed her. And for the first time in years, something finally felt right. We didn't fall into love. We walked into it steadily, naturally. She knew my scars. She'd seen the worst of me. And she still stayed. When I asked if it felt wrong being with her best friend's ex, she said quietly, "Maybe once, but not anymore. I saw how she handled your heart. I promised myself I'd never do the same." A year later we got married. A small ceremony, intimate, uncomplicated. I didn't tell my ex. I didn't think I'd ever see her again. But fate loves dramatic timing. One Saturday there was a knock. There she stood, my ex, like a ghost that didn't realize it was dead. She smiled nervously, her eyes scanning the house as if she expected to see remnants of the life she left. "Just in the neighborhood," she said. "Thought maybe we could talk, catch up." Part of me wanted to shut the door. But curiosity, or maybe the desire for closure, made me step aside. She sat in the living room talking about mistakes, regrets, how she'd been thinking about me lately. "I didn't realize what I had until I lost it," she murmured, eyes glassy with guilt she probably rehearsed in the mirror. I stayed silent. And then from the kitchen came a familiar voice. "Babe, did you see my phone?" Everything inside her froze. That voice. She knew it instantly. Lily walked into the room holding a mug, wearing one of my shirts. My ex's face drained of color as reality slapped her. You too?" she whispered. Lily didn't hesitate. "Yes. We're married." My ex let out a broken laugh, part disbelief, part accusation. "You married my best friend. How could you?" I met her gaze and said calmly, "You left. You wanted freedom. I found mine." She turned to Lily, voice shaking. "I trusted you." Lily's answer was steady. "You trusted me until you stopped respecting love. You walked away from something good. I just held on to what you threw away." Silence filled the room, thick, final. My ex grabbed her bag and walked out without another word. When the door clicked shut, the silence that followed wasn't painful. It was peaceful. Later, Lily asked if I felt guilty. I told her no. Guilt belongs to the ones who break hearts, not the ones who help mend them. Life doesn't always offer neat endings. Sometimes it offers poetic justice. My ex came back expecting a second chance. Instead, she found proof that real love doesn't wait to be reclaimed. It grows. It heals. It finds a new place to live. So if you ever doubt whether letting go is worth it, remember this. The past only holds power if you keep feeding it. And the sweetest revenge isn't anger. It's happiness. I didn't just move on. I built a new life with a woman who showed me what love is supposed to feel like. And that's something no ex can ever take away. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.